OCO family. So today we're gonna get straight to it. This is Professor Konstantin Rafinesque. And in 1832, he wrote an expo on the primitive black nations of America. It was descriptions of indigenous Negroes known to him. Now, that's not to say that it's all the indigenous Negroes or American Indians, it's just the ones that are known to him specifically. Before we get into what Constantine Rafinesque actually said, I want to give you guys a little bit of a background on him. He was a Frenchman born October 22nd, 1783 to September 18, 1840. He was a 19th century polymath born in Constantinople in the Ottoman Empire and was self-educated in France. Rafinesque was a well-traveled man. He traveled as a young man in the United States, ultimately settling in Ohio in 1815, where he made notable contributions to botany, zoology, and the study of prehistoric earthworks in North America. He also contributed to the study of ancient Mesoamerican linguistics in addition to the work he had already completed in Europe. Rafinesque was known as an eccentric and erratic genius. He was an autodidact who excelled in various fields of knowledge as a zoologist, botanist, writer, and a polyglot. He wrote prolifically on such diverse topics as anthropology, biology, geology, and linguistics. He was definitely an outcast in the American scientific community because of his theories and the facts proven. Among his theories were that the ancestors of so-called Native Americans had migrated by Bering Strait from Asia to North America, which if you watch some of my previous content, then you'll know that is true, but not entirely, because there was a lot of other Eurasian invasions, i.e. the Mongolian invasion by Genghis Khan's grandson and the Asian slaves that were sent to Mexico through the Trans-Pacific Asian slave trade, and many other invasions or migrations. And Rafinesque also believed that the Americas were populated by black indigenous peoples at the time of European contact. And we know that to be true because of all of the primary sources, artifacts, archaeology, geology, and anthropology. Okay, now let's get into the expo. Remember, he wrote this in 1832. The primitive black nations of America. To many, this fact of old black nations in America will be new, yet it is an important feature of an American history. I will here merely enumerate the black tribes of which I have found evident traces and remains in North and South America. Number 1, the Auroras or the Caraoras of Cumana were black but with fine features and long hair like the Jolofs and Galas of Africa. Number 2, the Estoros, latitude 32, are like the Hottentots and the Numuquas, Tambukis, and many other Nigerian tribes, not black but dark brown, yet complete Negroes with large thick lips, broad flat noses, and very ugly with hair crisp or curly. All these tribes live in New California. Number 3, the American Negroes of Quaranqua and Choco, the Great Level Plain, 900 miles long, 90 wide, separating the Andes of South America from the mountains of Panama, were black and with woolly hair in 1506. They are mentioned by Dangelera and all of the early accurate writers. The Yamasee or the Jamasi, which is one of my tribes, were remarkably black people, notices of Florida and the campaign, which we were really spread from all the way from Florida up to North Carolina, all the way out to as far as Louisiana. Number 5, the ancient Caracois of Haiti, represented as a nation of beasts by the historical song. You know, the original people of Haiti are a mix of the Arawak people who spoke Taino and other languages, and the Carib people, or Caracois, which is a Carib tribe. Number 6, the Californians of the Carib Islands, called Black Caribs or Guani by others. 7, the Arquajos of Catara, mentioned by Garcias in the West Indies quite black. Number 8, the Auroras of Raleigh, or the Yaruas, discovered by the Spaniards, said they were ugly black or brown Negroes yet existing near the Orinoco, and language was known called monkeys by their neighbor. So the language was called monkey. Number 9, the Chamas of Guyana, brown Negroes like Hottentot. And I know a lot of Guyanese people. They're some beautiful people. Number 10, the Manjipas, or the Portuguese of Nanha, and the Motayas of Nivet are all of Brazil, brown Negroes with curly hair. Number 11, the Nagritas of Marta and Darien, Panama, yet existing in Choco under the name of Guanas or Guanas or Chinos, ugly black or red Negroes. So with that being said, the original Chinos, not even the Chinos today. Shit is crazy. Number 12 is the Manabis of Popayan in Colombia, blackish with Negro features and hair. Number 13, the Guabis and Jaras of Tagupa near the Honduras. Number 14, the Insulin or Esteros of New California were called ugly blackish Negroes. And we know that us Aboriginals of America is not ugly like the European funny looking motherfucker who wrote this in the first place. Number 15, the Black Indians met by the Spaniards in Louisiana in 1543. Last but not least, the Moon-Eye Negroes and Albinos destroyed by the Cherokees and seen in Panama. That concludes Professor Constantine Raffinet's short expo on the Aboriginal peoples of America, or what he would like to call the primitive black nations of America. Being primitive only means you come from the beginning like an Aboriginal. Peace, love, and power to my people. Smoking sessions with Chief Pressure.